Hello everyone, this is my review of set 77073, the Battle Bus from LEGO Fortnite. Well, not just LEGO Fortnite, but Fortnite in general. And there are 4 LEGO Fortnite sets, as you know. Most of you do, at least. And I have picked up the Battle Bus here today, and I'm going to be reviewing that. Inside, we have 9 minifigures. Well, I'm just going to go through their names later, because I don't want to say all that right now. But, yeah, so this set retails for $100, and it has 954 pieces. Inside, we will find 9 numbered bags, along with this bag, with like the giant, balloon pieces. And then we have a plastic bag right here, this plastic package. Actually, no, I don't know why I said plastic, but it's actually paper. And it has our instruction book and our sticker sheet inside. So let me just, sorry guys. Okay, inside, we have a sticker sheet, and we have our instruction manual, and there, as I suspected, there's no write-up or anything for the Battle Bus. But anyway, I'm excited for this set, so we're going to go ahead and hop into this. Our first minifigure up is the Trespasser Elite, and I gotta say, I think that we're already starting off strong in this lot, as you'll see throughout this entire thing. These are really solid minifigures, and this one is definitely no different. We can see nice leg printing there and torso printing. Turning around, we'll see some good back printing. It has a pickaxe, and if we lift this up, we can see some like cube energy underneath, like Shire, whatever it is underneath. I don't really know too much about that. And then we have a printed helmet there and a little piece right there for it. Next, we have the Battalion Brawler, but of course, this is Jonesy. And anyway, we can see that it is like just the default skin. He has some nice leg printing and torso printing. He has nice dual molded gray and tan arms. We have some back printing on the back. He has the same as the Trespasser Elite with the pickaxe. And we can see he has I believe this is a new head print. We have like a smile on this side, and then like a very bland expression on this side. And I believe this is also a new hairpiece for him. It's like this, I don't know what style that is, but it's in blonde. So I think it's pretty good for that. Next, we go to the Cuddle Team Leader, and this is, like, all these minifigures are pretty iconic for Fortnite, and this one is definitely pretty good. We can see some nice leg printing there. Turning it around, we can see some good back printing and torso printing. This time they have a potion bottle, shield bottle, that's what it is. And we have this nice dual molded helmet here, and we can actually remove that and see a face underneath, and LEGO actually includes a hairpiece for that, so you can have it without that. We have this really bland expression on the other side. It's a really big smile and like grin. And of course, I'll show you that element there. That looks really nice in that. You can see it's dual molded. And it looks great all around, and overall, just a really solid minifigure. Next up, we have the Cube Assassin, and he is, of course, the worst minifigure in here. Like, it's not a bad minifigure, it's just, I don't like it. But, nonetheless, it does have great leg printing and torso and back printing, and we have another shield pot right there. We just have a hood over here, and this is a different, print than the first minifigure, and it has, like, the cube, like, energy stuff on it, so it's a good minifigure, but it's just really definitely the worst one in here. And here we have the Bright Bomber. Now, this is, of course, very iconic, and LEGO actually released her as a brickhead a while back. We can see the brickhead back there, and I think it's pretty accurate for a brickhead, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Bright Bomber, the minifigure. Looking at Bright Bomber, we can see some great leg printing, and we can see a really nice torso print. If I haven't said so already, all the torsos in this and legs are all exclusive, and that's pretty nice, and pretty much all the faces and everything. A lot of the minifigures here, they're pretty much exclusive. We have some good back printing on her, and she also comes with this nice ponytail. I believe this is a new piece, but it may not be. And this is not the same piece that was used for Cuddle Team Leader of the head. As you can see, the goggles on the other side for her, and that looks really nice. And now let's move on to Peely. Looking at Peely, he is so fun, and he actually has a grapple gun this time with like the plunger on it. I think that's hilarious. Removing that plunger, we can get a good look at it. He's our first minifigure here, and one of 2 to have dual molded legs. And we can see he has like some shorts and some sandals on. Turning that around, we can see part of this. I'm going to go and take this off. And that is just one big mold. We can see Nano on the legs there. The torso is pretty bland, actually, but it doesn't really need to have anything on it, because this is just one piece right here with the banana piece coming up. LEGO could if they did more Fortnite sets, they could just do a regular Peely if they wanted, but I don't think that would be how it would go. I think the only reason that they didn't do it this time is because Adventure Peely's in Lego Fortnite, and Peely's is from regular Fortnite, so a lot of these are also from regular Fortnite, but I don't know. Our next minifigure here is Raven, and I think that it looks really good for this. We have a nice piece for the top here. This is nice rubbery little bit, and it is dual molded with the little feathers going on, and we have the hood there. We have a little bit of printing there for its hood, and just looking at that, we can see these like nice menacing eyes there, and we can see some good leg printing there and torso print. And also to the side, we can even see that it has side leg printing, which that's nice. And even more to it, it's dual molded legs. So this is definitely the most premium minifigure in here. It's not my favorite, but I mean, well, the Cube Assassin is definitely my least favorite, but I really do like this minifigure, and I think it's definitely a necessary one, and it's a great inclusion. Our next minifigure is Meowskulls, or Meowsles, or however you say his name. I don't really know. But anyway, look at him. He is hilarious with his really small head, and that is, of course, a new mold for him, and we can see some nice leg prints there, and the torso print is nice with, like, the muscles, and he has a, whatever that is, I forget the name of it, and he actually has some arm printing, the only one in this minifigure in this lot to have arm printing, and just that one arm for some reason. And he has this like tail element here, and that does make it a little hard to sit him down the battle bus, but I'll show you a solution of that in a minute. Our final minifigure here is Drift, and he looks amazing. He has that plunger gun just like Peely had, and he has some nice amazing leg prints, and the torso print looks good for his jacket and vest. And we can see this nice dual molded element here, which you can take off, and you can replace that with this hairpiece that is included. Just look at that helmet, though. Just like the Cuddle Team Leader, it is also dual molded. Lego really did above and beyond for this minifigure lot, and I gotta say, we're starting off strong with this set. Taking a look at the actual bus right here, I think it looks phenomenal, and we're just gonna go from the front to the back, and then we'll work our way up. Looking at the front, we can see we have some nice mirrors here, so nice reflectors there. All throughout, we have these nice tires for, it doesn't really have any purpose, of course, but in the actual game, it is its actual bus. Anyway, we have this nice sign over here. That's a sticker element with a like warning label or something. That looks nice. We have this little clip up here. It's like this module that clips on, and this is some sort of doodad, whatever. I don't know what that does. I haven't really researched too much about the battle bus. And we have this nice sticker here. There are actually a lot of stickers in this set, but oh well. I think it's a compromise that was willing to be made and had to be made for such a good set. And we have nice mirrors on the side, and there is a door here, but you have to lift this up to actually use it. So this one is not functional. There is another one on the other side, but we'll take a look at that in a second. And one thing I did forget is at the front, you can pull this up, and you can actually see the engine inside the battle bus. I think that's a really cool, neat detail that they had. They didn't really have to do that, but it looks nice. And speaking of these are like some like braces like hold the battle bus to the balloon. I think those are designed beautifully. And we have some like stickers here to show like how the battle bus has been damaged over the years it's been played. And looking at the back, we can have this. It's an emergency door, and I think that this looks good for a bus. And going through, we have some more damaging over here. And this door is actually the one that you can really use to open, or the back one that can also open as well. Now, we're going to take a look at the balloon, and then we'll take a look at the inside. Looking at this side, we can see that we have some stuff going on at the top balloon. We have this little propeller thingy here, and we have a little sensor dish. And we have some control panels here, which you could theoretically place a minifig, but they can't really stand on those studs because of these pieces. And we have some like fire pieces here. Those look good for the exhausted balloon, which, speaking of balloon, I feel like the balloon is probably my least favorite part about the bus. It just looks so big and jarring. And I feel like LEGO should have introduced a new... I mean, it's good enough for this, but I think that they could have just done it a lot better. Anyway, we have these, like, cable pieces that are going in to hold the balloon also to the bus. And we have this little sticker right here of the V, and I think that looks really neat. And, yeah, so now let's move on to the inside of the bus. To access the inside of the bus, it's really simple. All you have to do is just pull up on the... middle of the bus from right here, and there we go. So, inside the bus, we will see that we have 9 seats. And, of course, we have 9 minifigures, so that is why. And if you'll give me a second, I will go ahead and put some minifigures in there, and I'll show you how they work. Now, I've gotten all the minifigures inside there, but it was a pretty tight squeeze, so I will say that while there is 9 seats, it's pretty hard to fit 9 minifigures in here. Like, I think it'd probably be easier to just stuff them in there. Of course, that's not really accurate, but I will say it was quite tricky to actually get them all in here. It can be done, but you'd have to like have everything rattling around, because like you'd have to take off their weapons and accessories and find just the right place to place every single one of them. And let me check. I think it's actually advertised in the box where you can put them all in. Yeah, it's right there. You can put them all in like that, apparently. But of course, I didn't put anyone in the driver's seat because Jonesy doesn't drive it. There's the bus driver. And I think that so you can put 9 minifigures in there, but it's not really practical. So is this set worth the price? I think absolutely. It comes with 9 amazing minifigures, and the build, while it's a little tight, it gets the job done. I think it's better as a display set than it is an actual play set, because this is like the only minifigure Fortnite set there is. There's like 3 others. There's the llama, which that's not a minifigure one. And the other 2, there aren't minifigure ones. They're just display sets. So I think like they should all be considered just display sets. And that's what I'm gonna do with mine. So, but hey, you can do whatever you want if you pick up this set. Now it is $100, and I feel like with it being Fortnite, they're not gonna drop that price down any. Maybe Black Friday, but I would really doubt it. With that being said, I do think that if you are a fan of Fortnite, you will not be disappointed, or just a LEGO fan in general, because after this retires, it's definitely going to be one that is going to be highly coveted among gamers. So, anyway, that wraps up this review, and I will see you all next time.